Today I'm going to show you the easiest craft known to man. Now we're going to pick up our base. We're going to do it on a Magi Talisman, item rarity magic. At the bottom we're going price buyout, 1 diviners, and then even lower under stat filters, explicit, increased physical damage. Let's put anything above 140. Now, the beauty of this is that if you do not have a divine, you can scratch that budget, bring over exalted orb equivalent, and you want to go ahead and spend about 80. But you want to lower this all the way down to 60, maybe 70. If you find some in the 80 to 90 range, you can pick a base up for 20 exalts, follow along, and do the whole process under a divine. We'll just pick up our base. We're going to go for the highest possible one we can grab for 1 to the diviner. Grab the Magi Talisman off of this Mo's inventory. Now let's head over to Hibanashi. How's it going, Hibanashi? I like to chill with homie here. He gives me good luck. Now this process is going to cost a little bit more than a divine. I actually lied to you earlier, and I'm a liar. I apologize to absolutely nobody. 148 physical damage. This is the easiest craft known to man because it's very deterministic, predeterministic, and I'm going to show you the fastest, cheapest way to actually go about it. Now we only need 1 dextro crystallization, and that is to remove that atrocious gains life per enemy killed, but we will remove it once it is rare. And to make it rare, we pick up a greater essence of abrasion and then just go ahead and make it rare. Grab physical damage. Okay, so now we have 2 modifiers and a suffix that we do not want. The suffix being the bottom modifier, suffix gain life per enemy killed. We're going to remove it by activating the Omen of Dextro Crystallization, which when active, it will tell our perfect or corrupted essence to only remove a suffix, and the perfect essence that we will be using is the perfect essence of abrasion, which will give our one-handed melee weapon extra damage as fizz, remove the gain as life, and now we have extra damage as fizz. Now let's work on the suffix, which is honestly the easiest part of it all. All we gotta do is activate an Omen of Greater Exaltation, which when active in your inventory will tell your exalted orb to add 2 random modifiers. We grabbed a 32 to intelligence and increased duration, both suffixes that we do not want, and we will roll past them. However, we need to add a last suffix, and in order to do that, we can just desecrate the last mod. So what we're gonna do is activate an Omen of Leash. We would activate an Omen of Dextro Necromancy. However, it has that open suffix, so we would just be wasting it. So we're not gonna activate it this time around. However, if we have to re-roll mods, which more than likely we will, and I should say that if you are unlucky, God bless you. We'll activate the Omen of Leash, which states that when active, will guarantee a mod of the Anananamu family. With that active, grab your preserved jawbone and just add your last modifier, bro. Now, to remove intelligence and increase duration, we need to roll them with Perfect Essence of Battle, which states that it removes a random modifier and augments a rare with the new guaranteed modifier. Because these essences add a suffix, you can only remove a suffix. You cannot have a weapon with 4 suffixes. Therefore, it forces the suffix to be removed, which means that we do not need an Omen of Dextro Crystallization. So if you have been using those for this step, I'm glad you found this video. Now let's roll past these intelligence. And we rolled past the desecration. So because it rolled over the desecration, this is something where we do need to activate the Omen of Dextro Necromancy. When active, it tells your desecrations to only add a suffix, which is what we're trying to roll. So hopefully, again, we're targeting the removal of intelligence and stun duration. We got rid of intelligence, and now we need to focus on removing stun duration. We do still have level of Vaal attack skills, so we need to grab a perfect essence of haste. Now we rolled over the level of Vaal, so we just grab another perfect essence of battle, and then you just keep repeating until stun duration is gone. Picked up 2 more essence of battles for a divine, and again, we need that stun duration the hell out of here. There we go, Hibanashi, we got it. We got it, baby, we got it. And now that that's done, you do not need an Echoes for this because the Amanamu will give us attack speed reveal, increased attack speed with companions, and there you go. You've crafted a very solid talisman. We'll grab at Artificer's Orbs and add our sockets. Quality. Runes. And you know what is next? It's time for the Ritual of Sacrifice. Activate your Omen of Corruption and grab any Valibius orb you want for that nice, third juicy socket. On the next episode of Crafting with Diz, Diztoh will craft a massive 2-handed hammer. But will he hit the corruption? Tune in next time.